last week. Democratic Congressman James Walkinshaw of Virginia is joining us right now. Great to see you. So when do you expect a counteroffer from Democrats to come?
I think and I hope that the conversation and dialogue will continue over the course of this week. I know President Trump is in Florida today on the golf course. Hopefully when he returns tonight or tomorrow, the negotiations and conversations can continue in a serious way.
Border Czar Tom Homan had this to say yesterday about some of the reforms that Democrats are asking for, including masks. Take a listen.
I think some of the asks are just, I think they're unreasonable because there is no racial profiling. There is identifying marks. But masks, you know, why don't they talk about maybe passing legislation to make it illegal to dox agents or something like that? But the masks right now are for officer safety reasons.
All right, so he is saying that these agents and officers are wearing these masks to protect themselves. What's your response to that?
Well, actually, officers wearing these masks, they're putting themselves at risk because folks in the community, they don't know whether these are real law enforcement officers or just someone who wants to do them harm. With respect to doxing, anyone who threatens or does harm to federal law enforcement, the law already prevents that. They should be prosecuted if they do that. That's the way to protect federal law enforcement and any other law enforcement, not to have them masked like secret police. It's un-American and not democratic.
Homan is also saying that this shutdown won't even affect immigration operations. ICE has $75 billion of funding through 2029. It's the other parts of the department, you know, bearing the brunt of this. Dulles Airport, your jurisdiction or your state, as well as Reagan Airport, and many TSA employees are right on the, you know, border of your district. And Virginia is also home to many members of the U.S. Coast Guard. So what do you say to your constituents who say, oh no, not again, working without a paycheck?
Well, look, shutdown is not where we want to be. What my constituents who work for federal agencies, including DHS agencies, know is Trump administration has been shutting down these agencies for more than a year. FEMA has been dismantled, right? Agency after agency in DHS, the Trump administration has taken the chainsaw to it. CISA, the cybersecurity agency, 30% of its workforce fired by Trump. So they know that this technical shutdown that we're in now is serious and important, but they've been enduring a shutdown from the Trump administration for a long time, with the exception, as you note, of ICE and CBP.
Do you feel any urgency, or does it seem there is any urgency to get things going again, to get negotiations going, to end this partial shutdown?
I feel urgency for two reasons. One, the reforms we need for ICE and CBP related to immigration enforcement are urgent. I don't want to see another American citizen killed in the streets because these folks are out of control and lawless. Second, I don't want federal workers at DHS to miss a paycheck. Good news is most DHS employees got a paycheck on the 13th. The next payday is at the end of the month. I think that's a critical deadline. We need to have urgency as we approach that.
All right, Congressman James Walkinshaw, great to see you. Thank you so much.